Hello everyone and welcome to my channel called Demon Storytime. Thank you so much guys for coming, for your likes, for your shares, for your comments and donations. All information about donation you can find down below in comments. Thank you so much for any kind of support to my channel. It's very appreciated. Today we keep reading Grimm's fairy tales. Don't mind, I have it here. Two teenage kittens. They like to race and make noise. Our story is called King Thrushbeard. Thrushbeard? Where is this? There was once a king who had a beautiful daughter. Most of the kings do. But she was so proud that she thought no one was good enough to be her husband. One day the king announced a feast and invited all the young men from near and far. They lined up in the great hall in Rome. The king first, then the duke, then the princess, then the earls, then the barons. The princess went up and down the rows to look at them, but she rejected them all. "He's too tall," she announced, or "he's too short, he's too fat, he's too thin, he's too serious, he's too smiley, he's good, he got a big nose, he got knock knees," whatever that is. And so it went on. The princess made the most fun of a king whose chin was a little crooked. "Your chin is like a thrush beak." "He's so mean," she laughed. "You should be called King Thrushbeard." How the princess laughed, but the king was very angry that she was so rude to everybody. He swore that she should marry the very next beggar that comes to the palace. I swear I was looking for this story. A few days later, a fiddler came and sang outside the palace to earn a few coins. When the king heard him, he said, "Bring him in. He shall marry my daughter." The princess pled, but the king would not be moved. The two were married, and the princess had to leave the palace with the fiddler. As her new husband led her away down the road, she wept and wailed and stamped her feet with anger. They walked and walked until they... There they go. He got his prize. Be at the castle at the perfect time. Had left the prince's kingdom and entered the lands of another king. When they came to a huge forest, the fiddler said, "This forest belongs to King Thrushbeard." And the princess sighed and sobbed, "Oh, if only I had chosen him." Afterwards, they came to a meadow, and the fiddler said, "This lovely meadow belongs to King Thrushbeard." And the princess sighed and sobbed. Oh, if only I had chosen him. Then they came to a large town, and the fiddler said, "This bustling town belongs to the King Thrushbeard." And the princess sighed and sobbed, "Oh, if only I had chosen him." At last they come to a little hut, and the fiddler said, "This is my house and your new home." The princess had to stoop low to go in, and at the low door. "Where are the servants?" she asked the fiddler. "What servants?" answered the fiddler. "You must do everything yourself. You can start by making a fire and cooking the supper, for it is quite late." Isn't it a man's job to make a fire? But the princess didn't know how to light fires or cook, so the fiddler had to help her. When they had finished their meager meal, they went to bed, and in the morning the princess had to get up early to start work again. For a few days they muddled through like this, but then they ran out of money to buy food. "Now you must baskets to sell," the fiddler told the princess. He went out and cut some willow twigs. The princess did her best to weave the scratchy basket with her delicate hands, but they weren't very neat at all. "Now you must sit in the marketplace and sell them," said the fiddler. The princess hung her head. "Whatever are you mad? Whatever will people think if they see me?" she thought to herself, but she had to do it or die of hunger. Unfortunately, the princess didn't manage to sell many of her badly made baskets. Some people took pity on her because she was beautiful and looked so sad. But still, it was not enough. "Go and work in King Thrushbeard's palace as a kitchen maid," the fiddler told her. "That way we will get free food." Then the princess' shame was complete. She went to work in the royal kitchen doing the dirtiest, nastiest jobs. Every day she took home a little bag of leftovers, and that is what she and her husband lived upon. One day the palace servants were told that the king was getting married. When the wedding day arrived, the princess was kept busy all morning, mopping and scrubbing and fetching hay. Yeah, you want to listen to the story? Just be quiet, okay? When the wedding day arrived, the princess was kept busy all morning, mopping and scrubbing and fetching and carrying things for the cooks. As the party began, she couldn't resist slipping away to stand near the door of the great hall so she could peer in at the wonderful feast. Candles were lit, Plates of delicious food covered the tables, and beautifully dressed guests arrived. The princess wished with all her heart that she had not been so proud and horrible to everyone. All at once the king entered, dressed in velvet and silk, with a gold crown upon his head. When he saw the beautiful girl by the door, he took her by the hand and asked to dance with her. Stop moving my thing. Yeah, I showed your ears. But she refused and shrank away in fear, remembering how she had poked fun at him when they last met. However, the king smiled at her kindly and said, "Do not be afraid, it is me, the fiddler. I disgusted myself in order to teach you a lesson." Then the princess recognized him. She wept bitterly and said, "I am so sorry." She admitted her mistake. How good. I should never have been so proud and rude. The king took her hand in his and said, "How nice, how people they learn their lessons." Some of them they learn the easy way, some of them hard way, some of them never learn. Yeah. Don't cry, it is all forgotten, and now it is time for us to get married properly. Then maids in waiting helped the princess dress into a beautiful wedding dress. And her father and all his royal court arrived to celebrate the joyful day and wish the couple happiness too. How cute! Happy endings is really nice. Okay, guys, see you later. Bye.